Welcome to the Travel Transformation Podcast, where we talk all things travel and all things transformation, exploring the life-changing potential of solo travel, intentional travel, and location-independent working. Whether you're an aspiring digital nomad or simply wish to boost your confidence through epic travel experiences, I'm here to motivate and inspire you to go after all your wildest dreams. I'm Jessica Grace Coleman, author, certified travel coach, founder of the Travel Transformation Company, and your host for the Travel Transformation Podcast. Travel changed my life. Now let's change yours. You ready? Let's go. Welcome to the Travel Transformation Podcast, where we talk all things travel and all things transformation. I'm your host, Jess. This will be a quick solo episode, and it's about Secret Cinema, which is a UK company, and I've been to 4 of their events. And I mentioned it in another podcast episode I recorded the other day, which was 130, Airbnb introduces Icons, the future of accommodation, where I talk about their new feature, Icons, and in particular the Up House, which is amazing. So if you haven't heard that, go to traveltransformationcoach.com/130, and that will take you to the page with all the transcript and the links to listen to and the show notes and all that stuff. But I mentioned it in there because I was talking about accommodation events and attractions to do with movies, to make you feel like you're immersed in a movie, which I am working on at the moment with my Movify Your Life documentary, book, courses, all that stuff, which will be out next year. And it's just fun. Like, who wouldn't want to immerse themselves in the world of their favourite film? So, yeah, like I say, Secret Cinema have been going for over 15 years now. They've done over 60 productions, and they choose films or TV shows that are really, really popular or have a cult following, or that they think they can do justice to. And basically, it's a screening of the film, although one of them I went to was a TV show and that was a little different. But it's a screening of a film, but before that and after that, you can immerse yourself in the world of the film. And I personally have been to 4. Like I said, I've been to Back to the Future, I've been to Blade Runner, I've been to Moulin Rouge, and I've been to Stranger Things. And Stranger Things was the TV show I went to, so they obviously can't screen all however many seasons of Stranger Things there are. Instead, they did a sort of presentation using lots of screens. It was different, but very cool. But for the others, you watch the movie with everyone, you dress up, you get sent your character profile several weeks before the event. It gives you your own character name, background information, anything that's relevant to the film, and suggests costume ideas. And Secret Cinema also usually have a shop online where you can order accessories and clothes for various characters, various groups of characters. They sort of list them by groups, I think. And I mean, they're a bit pricey, but they're really good stuff. And also they do pop-up shops in London. I think most of these have been in London. All the ones I've been to have been in London. So for Back to the Future, they did a pop-up shop, like a 50s style shop nearby where it was going to be, and you could go beforehand and buy your outfit there and really get in the experience. For Back to the Future, which was set in 1955, I believe, they also had a sort of online Hill Valley radio station you could tune into with all the old songs on, which I thought was really cool. And they had like fake Hill Valley newspaper articles you could read. So even before you go, you can start immersing yourself in the time period of the film and the world of the film. And I haven't been to 1 too recently, but the ones I did go to, you weren't allowed your phones in, which I think is quite good, especially when you're pretending you're in 1955. You don't want everyone going around with iPhones. But for that one, you were allowed disposable cameras, which was quite fun. And the idea is that you're not on your phone all the time, that you actually immerse yourself in the world. They basically recreate the world of the film in a warehouse. Most of them have been in warehouses, but the Hill Valley one I went to, the Back to the Future one, was outside in a park in London. They hire so many actors who are acting as the main characters in the film and also background characters in the film. And they each have their own personality, their own character. They have their own side quests you can give them. So you go up to people and they're in character all the time. And you can talk to them, you can get clues about stuff, you can follow them and go on little side quests.
Since the start of the pandemic, many people have been reconsidering the ways in which they have fun. After a horribly isolating couple of years, we're now craving connection, community, and real deep conversation. We don't want to do the same old stuff every time we meet up with friends. We want something new, something different, something more. Enter the Flip the Script Party Packs. These digital party packs will help you flip the script on your usual parties and flip the script on your lives. Yes, this is self-development, but not as you know it. When you buy a Flip the Script party pack, you'll get taken to a super secret page on our online portal where you'll be guided through your very own Flip the Script party with videos, fun worksheets, and printables to help you throw the best Flip the Script party ever. There's a party pack for everyone and every situation. Mindset makeover, business bestie, life goals and legacy, birthday boost, hen do hootenanny, and team building takeover, all designed to help you have a great time in a fun, collaborative setting. They're also perfect for when you're meeting people on the road and you want to get to know your new travel buddies. Small talk's dead. It's time to get deep with a Flip the Script party. Just head to traveltransformationcoach.com/party to purchase, or get all 6 party packs free when you sign up to the Flip the Script Digital Nomad Academy at traveltransformationcoach.com/academy. And now let's get back to the Travel Transformation Podcast.
Everyone's dressed up. It's amazing. I think my favorite one was Back to the Future. I think that was the first one I went to, and everyone was in 1950s clothes, like the amazing retro dresses, all that stuff. It was outside and a big quad. You could sit there, and they had the big clock tower and the big screen at the front where they did the showing. They had like a fun fair. They had the school mocked up with the under the sea dance with the band playing. They had all kinds of stuff. Also, they reenact parts of the film as you watch them. So in Back to the Future, they had a DeLorean roaming around, not all the time, but during the main key DeLorean scenes. They had Marty going around on his skateboard. They had George McFly punching Biff. They had Doc Brown scaling the building and then falling off, trying to connect the cables and then like sliding down. It was all very, very epic. But even without the screening, I think just going and immersing yourself in the world of one of your favourite movies for a few hours is just so fun. I think my second favourite one was Moulin Rouge. That was in a warehouse, so not outside. And I think it's the same warehouse that I went to the other ones in. And everyone was, as you can imagine, dressed very differently from Moulin Rouge. There's a lot of scantily clad people about, a lot of corsets, but it was just really fun. A lot of like, so many bars you can go to, obviously, and some people do get a bit too drunk. But it was really great. There were like people popping up and doing scenes from the film everywhere. Like the main characters would just pop up and start singing to each other, the medley and all that stuff. And there was circus performers going on and all kinds of amazing stuff. That was really, really fun. Blade Runner was great too. I think it was in the same warehouse. And lots of little side quests you could go on. Lots of great outfits for that, as you can imagine. Stranger Things was really good. Like I say, the screening was a bit different. But for Stranger Things, I think the actual warehouse, the setting, the sets were really good. It was basically you were in the mall, quite a lot of it. Eleven would pop up here and there and like throw her hand out at the drinks machine and the drinks would magically come down out of the machine and she'd grab one and run off and all that kind of stuff. And you'd go on side quests and go into random little buildings and little rooms. And it's just really, really fun. I was looking on their website. They've done loads of stuff. They've done Grease, Guardians of the Galaxy, Bridgerton, Dirty Dancing, Casino Royale, Romeo and Juliet, 28 Days Later, I think was one of the first ones they did. The Empire Strikes Back. They've done loads, and I'm sure they'll continue doing loads more in the future. And I think there are a lot more things popping up like this now, like immersive events and attractions to do with films, movies. I'm not sure if there are ones to do with books, but I guess it's a similar thing. I just love this stuff, as you can probably tell because I'm doing a Movify Your Life documentary. But there's just something about the feeling you get when you watch a really uplifting film or a really epic film, and it just makes you feel the feels, you know, or it makes you motivated and inspired to go out there and do something. And like, why can't we like take that feeling and bottle it and put it in our lives, like our daily lives? That's kind of the idea behind Movify Your Life. But the fact that you can go to these kind of places, and like I say, there more of these places are popping up all over the place. So you might have to travel to get to them, but this is the Travel Transformation Podcast and I highly encourage you to travel. Like I say, look up Secret Cinema. You can go on secretcinema.com to see all their past productions, and you need to sign up to their mailing list to know about the upcoming ones, because it's secret cinema, so you're not meant to tell people, and that's why you're not meant to take photos either. You're meant to keep the magic alive for people who haven't been yet. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed all my secret cinema visits. Like I say, I think Back to the Future was my favourite. I love retro stuff anyway. I love 50s stuff. I love that film. I love the trilogy. And it was just really, really cool to immerse yourself in that, especially because it's a different time period. I think it's anything that's a different time period and like an amazing movie will really take you out of your daily life, your normal routine, and give you a little dose of movie magic. And what can be better than that? So I just wanted to do a quick podcast episode on it for people who may not have heard of it or might not have been to one, because it's definitely worth going. And if you have any questions about them, like how it works, all that stuff, you can ask me. You can DM me on Instagram at Travel Transformation Coach. You can email me at info@traveltransformationcoach.com. And yeah, just go and check it out. Go to secretcinema.com, sign up to the mailing list. Just enjoy the movie magic. That's it for this week. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you for listening to the Travel Transformation Podcast with me, Jessica Grace Coleman. If you enjoyed this episode, I would really appreciate it if you could please subscribe, rate and review, and spread the word, because it's my mission to help as many people as possible to flip the script on their lives and transform through travel. And remember, life is short, so let's make sure it's nothing short of amazing. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.